Often a guy looks at me, you better look. What you think I'm in here for?
Exactly.
Right, of course. That lets me know I'm doing what I'm doing. And I feel very confident in the gym. Like, that is my domain. I love playing with the big boys.
Yeah.
Jubilee is back with the weight debate, and this time it is between fit men versus fit women. The gym has always been a place for men. Typically, men will go to the gym very, very often. It's where they connect. It's where they do bro stuff. It's like the nail salon for men. But women over the years have definitely dominated this space. And I do kind of wonder how men feel about this. Are they more excited because they love to see women? Or are they like, women just came in here and basically took over our space? This is going to be an interesting debate. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
Obese women or thick girls or any type of girl is gonna do fine.
A fat man that has bank is gonna do way better than a thick woman with no bank.
His money makes it
Exactly.
don't know
It's called
yet.
sugar daddy.
Step forward if you agree with the prompt. A gym is a masculine space.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, it's always been dominated by men for years.
Do any of you feel uncomfortable going to the gym, or how are you kind of adapted to it now? Is it kind of more common?
Yeah, that's a good one. I definitely for the first 6 months of me working out, and keep in mind, like, I've only been working out for 2.5 years, so this really wasn't like that long ago. I would only work out in my basement. I was really missing out on some gains because I was too scared to go to the gym, just because I wanted to weightlift and I felt like I would look just like I didn't know what I was doing.
Right. Yeah.
Just because I was a small woman as well. Like, once you're a bigger woman, it's obviously easier because people can at least tell you've been doing this for a while. I signed up for the gym, tried to go into the weightlifting section, and ended up literally crying, calling my brother and being like, can you come work out next to me, like, so that I don't feel out of place. And now it's at a point where I still feel the need to, like, keep a strong face, like, kind of assert myself and almost like act like I know what I'm doing. Even though I do know what I'm doing, I feel the need to, like, act like it so that, like, I feel like I belong.
Do you feel like you're being judged, or people, like, dudes staring at you? Do you have any of that kind of issue at the gym?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What I would say is, obviously, there's definitely some men who would make me feel judged just with stares and whatnot, but I would say what makes women feel more judged is men going out of their way to sort of, like, insert themselves, like, unprompted and be like, hey, yo, like, let me show you how to do that. And it's like, did I say I didn't know how to do that? And that's, like, sort of where it's like, okay, well, I feel judged because I feel like you're just assuming I don't know how to do what I've been doing for, like, 2.5 years.
I do feel like, obviously, the gym culture, it started with men. That's how this all kind of started with, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day and getting that going. And then women came into it as well. But I do still feel like it is a male-dominated industry. And women do get judged in the gym, I think. And so that's why I agreed with that.
All right. Can we have the disagreeer step forward?
If you're getting judged in the gym as a woman, suck it up. Oh, well, you in a gym, you in a public place, you're going to be doing things that are tough. You're going to be doing things where people are going to be like, does she even know what she's doing? You go there, you do what you got to do. You do your workout routine, your plan, what you have for yourself and your gains, and then you just keep it pushing. Who cares about what somebody else think? But it definitely is a masculine space for sure. The gym is like the spa for men. That's where they go to get their therapy. That's definitely 110% a masculine space.
You guys are a little young, so therefore you're starting with Arnold. I'm going to start with Jane Fonda. Okay, let's go back there. Every generation has their pros and cons to fitness. Male-dominated versus female. Okay, so in our generation now, I think it's way more acceptable.
Yes.
Right.
And
Of course. Agree with
I'm going to say it's not even just acceptable, it's just a given
Right.
that women are in the gym now.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, and as far as being judged, when I used to train people, I used to tell them, first of all, nobody's judging you. They're all concerned about themselves. Every single person walking that gym. I don't care what you look like, you look like, you look like. I'm concerned about what I look like, so therefore every single person in the gym is thinking the same thing, right? So nobody's judging anybody. We're all sort of, when it comes into this here, our own playing space. I don't think there's any judgment there.
Well, I do see women posting on TikTok saying, "Oh, these dudes are trying to, hit on me or jumping on a set," and then they post on TikTok that
That's
they're
not
being
judging,
judged
though.
or being looked at, and they're starting to create this culture that they are being like gawked at by dudes, and like maybe the guy just wants to work in it for.
Guess what?
Not trying to hit on you.
Guess what? If you want to create the butt that you're already growing,
Yeah.
who do you want to look at it?
I get it. And
Thank you. Let's not be too, it's kind of like, if the girl's going to build the butt, why is she building the butt in the first place?
Don't go to
For the
the
guys
gym.
to look at it.
Well, don't go to the gym and make
Yeah, but the
TikTok
guys-
videos about guys looking at you. And
That's the girl's fault.
Well, hold on.
1000%.
There's a totally different culture in the gym now with influencers and
Yeah.
social media. There's a lot of people that are in the gym that are not there really serious about crafting their physique
True.
and getting healthy. They're there to shoot content.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a whole different element. The people that are there to work and train, they're not paying attention to any of that. I could care less how often a guy looks at me. You better look. What you think I'm in here for?
Exactly.
Right, of course. That lets me
Exactly.
know I'm doing what I'm doing, and I feel very
Thank
confident
you.
in the gym. Like, that is my domain. I love playing with the big boys. And so I never feel out of place. I never feel like, oh, like I shouldn't be here or oh, I'm being judged. No, they're looking at me like, wow, okay. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And there's a certain level of respect also that you get when you carry yourself a certain way in the gym. So those girls that you're speaking about, I can guarantee you they're not serious
Yeah.
health and fitness trainers or people in the industry like we are.
Yeah.
They're there for their own purpose.
I'm definitely not in the gym for somebody to look at me. Definitely not. If I go to the gym, like, I'm not there to be like, oh, look at my butt, look at my body. If people look at me, then they look at me. I mean, people gonna look at you no matter where you go. It is what it is. One thing I don't do is people trying to holler at me at the gym. Anybody who knows me, anybody who have seen me, even on social media, I'll say, like, look, if you see me at the gym, do not holler at me. Do not shoot your shot. You will get shot down. I don't like when dudes try to talk to me at the gym. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I'm there to get something done. I'm there to mind my business. I'm there to put in work. I don't want you trying to shoot your shot. That's not the space for that. For me. Other women, some men, they may go to the gym to be talked to or sought after, but no, not me. Let me get my work done. If you want to talk to me, please don't. But you can catch me on my way out once I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? But don't try to holler at me at the gym. I'm probably gonna turn you down.
Reason, and it's not it's not health and fitness 9 times out of 10. It's to get likes and views on the content they post.
And like you guys said about judging, because it's not really necessarily judging, it's more like the gym is about aesthetics. So we're looking to see how does this person look in the sense that
Yeah.
not judging them, like, man, just check it
Well,
out.
hold on, too.
Yeah, and thank you
There's-
for that. I
yeah.
agree with that because
Yeah.
I can't train at home. I have to train at the gym because I'm looking at everybody. They're giving
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
inspiration
Motivation, right.
to
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
I'll look at somebody's arms. I'll look at somebody's chest. I'll look at their butt. I'll look at this, and I find that person. Go, okay, I want it to look like that. I want it to look that. When I was training and competing, one of my trainers said, find the body part on a person that looks phenomenal to you and find out how they're doing
Right,
it.
it's fine to have that.
I just want to say real quick, and not in like a straight argumentative way to what you said, but I did just feel the need to touch on the whole women are growing their glutes for men thing, because that just kind of sat the wrong way with me personally. Of course, I mean, if anyone's looking at my ass and they're looking at it because
They are. They're in a gym growing their glutes for men, and anyone who tell you that they're not is a liar. They're not just lying to you, they're lying to themselves. They're in a gym to grow their glutes for men, because the reason why women want glutes is because it's been trending. It's a trendy thing. At first, there was a such thing as, having a super tiny waist and not having a big bum, you know, but now the trend is a big booty or a toned and plump booty. So yes, it is for men.
I think it's nice. Like, that's a compliment to me. I don't really mind it. But I would say I definitely wouldn't just generalize women and say that they're definitely growing their ass for men's
They are.
approval. I think
No.
How about anybody's approval?
not.
Can
Like,
we go
doing
there?
it for me.
because
Would you
women
agree
are
with
so
anybody's
hard-
approval?
I would agree with anybody's approval
Okay, I'll
and
go
their
there with
own
you.
approval for sure.
Well, it starts
Yeah,
with you
'cause-
first, definitely.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
like the main issue with men respecting women in the gym that I think about a lot is I find men maybe don't respect women as much in the gym as other men because men perhaps feel like they're there for serious reasons and they feel like the women are there for them.
I'm glad you said that.
And I just really want to like not make that a thing.
yeah,
you know?
there's a lot of men that are not in there seriously either. Okay, can we keep it real?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Real with
Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of men that just come there just to gawk, just to
Yeah.
look. They are not in there, and I know because they'll sit on a machine on their phone for like 5 minutes looking around while I'm waiting to do my set. I'm like, okay, like how long are you gonna be here, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. They're not in there for the right reason. So you have a whole different element
Can you-
that's up in there.
Can you agree on those are certain types of gyms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah.
You go to a gold
Yeah.
gym or
Yeah.
a
Or a
powerhouse.
It's a small element of
serious
that.
gym.
True, true.
The guys don't care, and
Yeah.
they're gonna actually have some really good camaraderie with the
Yeah.
But you're right. You go to Planet Fitness.
Yeah, or some of the other.
Well, I
They're
want to
just
ask a
like
question
there
about
just to hang
the
out.
guys looking at the girls in the gym.
Yeah.
What do you think it has to do with what you're wearing sometimes?
Well, yeah.
With the cleavage showing and the
Are you saying
tight.
it's too
mean-
much?
Some stuff can be a bit too revealing.
If you're gonna wear that type,
I'm so glad he touched on that because if you go to the gym dressed like a stripper and then you upset about somebody looking at you, fam, you can't say nothing about nothing. I've been to the gym and I've seen women basically completely halfway naked at public gyms and I'm just like, girl, I don't even want to look at you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a cry for help and that's a cry for attention. I don't care what y'all got to say, but it is, right? The less you wear, a lot of people feel more attractive the less they wear, which is why they wear less. And that's also a self-esteem issue. Yeah.
Let me
stuff
just
in
be
the
honest
gym?
with you. If a woman is
You're
wearing
gonna
that
get-
to the gym, guys, just real talk, she wants you to look at her.
okay.
Because
So
we're
then-
not wearing that
then
kind of stuff
expect that.
to the gym. Yeah.
Don't go and make a TikTok
they
video saying,
expect
"Oh, that guy's looking at me." Well,
Of course.
Why?
Agreed.
Those
Agreed.
type of
Can I-
women.
Titties are hanging out.
I
Yeah,
agree
but
with
that's,
that.
those women are not us.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You
not
know,
saying
we're
you.
totally
I'm only that
serious about
sometimes.
it. I'm not wearing that to the gym. You shut it down, like, right?
Fat people are unattractive.
You agree with that?
Fat people and attractive.
I think that one can be attracted to a person that is fat because everyone has their own types and what their makes them tick. But I think that question on a conventional basis, would I want to see a fat person on a fitness magazine and say this is a sex symbol? I think most people would agree that that's probably conventionally that's not sexy. So
We shouldn't be trying to be a sex symbol anyway, but
yeah, I think that's the hard
it's personal
truth.
preference, but in my preference is like a fat person is I don't find that person attractive. It's just they just seem unhealthy. They're not taking care of themselves. Maybe they are. Maybe they have a thyroid disease or something that's causing them to be fat. But just in general, I think the general public don't find fat people attractive.
And I kind of touch on that as well because health, right? Health can be
Related to
your visceral fat, your fat on your organs, subcutaneous fat, all different types of fat. So there are people that find that person attractive and they may look at them more than their physical, but we're in a fitness.
Yeah.
If we're in fitness, we're not saying, hey, I want to go get someone who's not like or doesn't care about fitness at all. Whether it be a health problem, that's beyond the fact because I'm not talking to you based on, okay, I want to understand you mentally right now before I look at you visually, and that's what gets my attraction.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I'll start off, and that is, I have met some very beautiful overweight people. And what makes them beautiful is the confidence that they carry. If they're overweight and they have no confidence, I'm sorry, I don't find them attractive either.
Okay.
But if they're confident and they hold that head high and they're just like, I'm the shit, and they dress that way and they walk that way, they carry themselves that way, they can be overweight and beautiful. But the minute that confidence drops, they drop their head, they walk frumpy, they dress frumpy, and they just don't care, now it's a whole nother ballgame.
I disagree. And part of the thing you just said was I met, which already starts off as like subjectivity. And then confidence, anyone can be confident through their accomplishments, stuff they do in their daily life. But we're talking about physical appearance. You've never spoken to them a word. Would you maybe date them or would you want to marry them just off of their appearance?
Nope.
We're not talking about their personality per se. We're talking about just literal health. I think you're deviating from the original question was, is this obese person physically attractive?
Yeah.
Not internal. We're not saying as a human person.
Right.
We're talking about their physical body.
I disagree. Because if they carry themselves confidently, and for a female, she has her hair done, her makeup done, she's beautiful, and she can be overweight. Are you gonna disagree with that?
But this is pure attraction.
Yeah.
Attraction, okay, yeah, she's
Would you
attraction.
date that
She's
person?
attractive.
But would you date them?
Well, the question wasn't, would you date
Well,
them?
but
Right, that's not
define
thank
attraction.
you, exactly.
Yeah.
That's not the
Implied.
question.
That's kind of implied.
Is it
Why? I
implied?
don't imply it.
Would I
Yeah,
sleep with them? No.
Let me say this.
So then you just answered your question.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said it's different.
So you.
It's different from dating
What
and
do you do
sleeping
when-
with and
Guys, I
finding a
missed that
person
thing.
attractive.
What y'all think?
shoot.
Do y'all think fat people are attractive? Do you think fat people are unattractive? I don't have no comment because I've dated someone heavier before. I've also not dated heavier people. I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay? I'm gonna be 110% real with y'all, and this is my experience. I dated a heavy set person. I actually dated more than one heavy set person. But there's this thing called like the big person odor. And it's almost as if like no matter how much they shower, there's still like a musty smell or a funk smell. And so for me, I've dated men that were heavier set that were very attractive. Like I thought that they were attractive, yeah. But then there would be that stench that just lingered even after they just get out the shower. So for me, are they attractive? Yes. Would I date them? No. All right, y'all, that's it. So what do you guys think? I think that was a pretty dope conversation. I'm not gonna go to the whole video. You can definitely go and check it out on your own. It's pretty good. But are fat people attractive off of first impression? You don't know anything about them. Forget about how they dressing. Are fat people attractive? Is the act of like the look of someone being fat attractive? For me, again, yes, it is attractive. Just depending on what the person look like. For me, I go by face. So if your face is cute and you a little chunk, then, you know. But for the most part, do I date them? No, because my experience with heavier set guys, they've always had a stench, and that has always kept me away like a repellent, you know. So yeah, y'all put in the comments if y'all agree, if y'all disagree with whatever was said on the prompt. Definitely put in the comments. Be respectful to others. And just make sure you pray for people. Some people are dealing with emotional issues that causes them to eat, depression, stress, just anything, you know, just being miserable, or maybe something bad has happened in their life. But definitely make sure you pray for those people. Pray for their strength, their courage, their determination, their motivation. And if you can talk about them, you can pray for them. So yeah, just let's go on, pray for people, be examples of Christ, and show love to others and encourage others to do better. All right, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed.